Hi, let me take these off, it's easier. I'm Sharon Crozier. I've done several videos now, but this one is specifically for Sharon's desk because I'm not very good at writing long letters and stuff like that. And anyway, I don't know. Please look at this. My phone numbers, I'll hold them up again at the end. My home phone number is the 385-0058, and my cell is 214-6169, but I never hear it ring. And then it's Karen Julian Jada, number 20, at gmail.com. I will periodically hold this up because I have an unusual circumstance. I caught valley fever when I lived in Phoenix. The only thing is my mother came out and basically kidnapped my son. He was just about to turn 4. And people have written to me like, what happened to you? You know, you just up and vanished and everything. Well, I wasn't thinking very clearly back then. You know, I just had the lung surgery, been on the amphotericin and all that. And I hadn't got my wits about me yet. I may never get them all back. I don't know. I used to have a very photographic memory, and it's not quite so hot anymore. But it's getting better. Anyway, yeah, I hauled butt for Florida, a place I swore I would never return to. I was very happy out in Phoenix. But, like I said, the reason I caught it, my son's father worked in concrete construction, and he came home, and his white shirt was orange, and he shook it in my face, and I hacked and coughed, and it wasn't 2 to 3 weeks. I remember June 4th was a Saturday. That's when I started coming down with it. I actually got my son's idiot father Alan to make me breakfast that morning, but by the following weekend I was calling 911. I couldn't breathe. I was in agonizing pain. I was sucking down gallons and gallons of water. I was just so thirsty. I think my temperature was 106.3. I had watched it go up all week. Like on Wednesday, when the idiot finally remembered to bring me a thermometer, it was already 104.8. But that didn't stop him from leaving I guess he must have been 3 years old, our son, with me. And of course he tore up the house. But it's devastated my life because I never wanted to come back here. And now I'd actually bought a home here because my father died, and I thought I could get my son back, but instead I got a family living with me. But I wanted my son with me. We were so close, and they've driven us apart. I guess the regular laws don't apply here in the state of Florida. Plus, they have cracked down drastically on prescription medications, and it's very difficult to get doctors to write the medications that you need. And I mean, they just made Vicodin a class 2 narcotic, and those are usually reserved for drugs like morphine, Dilaudid, you know, Percocet, not Vicodin, you know, hydrocodone. Come on. Anyway, here, let me hold my sign up again. Okay. Give me plenty of time to write. Because I want to meet someone. Anyone. Anyone. Please get in touch with me if you have valley fever. Or even if you're a doctor or anybody. I don't care. Just please get in touch with me. I'm all alone. I'm in Florida and I'm scared to death. I even have a file, doctor who tried to kill me in March, because I went in by ambulance. I called an ambulance and they put me out in the waiting room. Finally, they put me in a recliner, and I'm like, when can I get a bed? I was getting up to go to the restroom and walking, and I'm stooping over. It's getting too painful to even walk. I mean, I was in horrible pain. They wouldn't believe me or nothing. And I had to have them rescue me with a wheelchair. And got upstairs, and I even looked at the stupid doctor's notes afterwards. I was going to sign myself out under my, against medical advice once I got a little bit of electrolytes put in me, because that's all she could figure out was, just like with the valley fever, my magnesium, potassium, calcium, they all just kind of bottomed out. The one thing I'm upset about right now is that they did not check me for, to see if I'm anemic, because twice I've had bad anemia where I've needed 3 transplants of blood or whatever, transfusions, and my Coxie test came back low titer. So my doctor said, well, what would your doctor out in Phoenix do? I said, my doctor in Phoenix would give me some sort of pain medication, because he would know what the hell valley fever actually is. That's when they handed me this slip about Dr. Angelo Cherubin. Many of you in Phoenix have probably heard of him. I only went to him for a short time. He was recommended to me by my pulmonologist, and I only saw him for a couple months, and then I was in Florida, and here it's horrible. They've closed. You can't even get pain pills really around here anymore. You have to go to like the coast or something, and I mean, you can be bleeding through your eyes and they don't have any sympathy. Hold my sign up again. But I've never met anyone who has valley fever. And I just want to meet somebody. Just somebody that I could talk to. Anybody. The more the merrier, because I feel so alone. And I am alone, because my doctor promised to read this book. I said, also go on YouTube and stuff and watch some of the videos. Watch some of the videos. But get the book. You're a doctor. What do I have to do? Buy it for you? He said, oh, yeah. And I go in this time, and you know what he does? First of all, he tried to give me prednisone and some antibiotics. And I said, no. I said, I can't take prednisone. He said, dude, give it a try. And I said, no, it will kill me. I've had it before. It'll kill me from my valley fever. He still wrote me the prescription. He said, all right, and then write me Levaquin. Well, I kept the Levaquin, and my friend disposed of the prednisone in the toilet, and I went back and he asked me about it, and I said, yeah, I got rid of it. I told you I can't take it. There's only certain drugs I can take and certain drugs that I can't. And plus I've had organ transplants, if it counts. I don't know. I've had corneal transplants. It's an organ, 2 organs. And I don't know if that affects me at all. But then this doctor insists, after I was out in his waiting room, you're out there forever, you kind of forget. Well, first the nurse took me back to get my vitals, and I said, what did I weigh at my last visit a couple weeks ago? And she said, oh my gosh, you lost 9 pounds since your last visit? I said, look at the visit before that. She goes, you lost another, 10 pounds. I said, check the visit before that. I mean, these are all within a month and a half. She said, you've lost 25 pounds in that short a time? I said, yep. Believe it or not, I was rather surprised. He won't give me any pain medication until Thursday, even though it's been stolen from me 2 months in a row. I'm going to put it in my bra. But he prescribed medical marijuana because he wants me to eat more, I guess. I don't know. It's probably not going to help, because we have my appetite hasn't been as good, but I'm all alone here. I told him, I said, what do I have to do? I went out crying because he didn't buy the book like he said he would. He didn't go and look at any of the videos. My other doctor When I tried to say, can you give me one extra Adderall a day? No, I can't legally do it. I said, can't you write to the state of Florida and ask them? You know, I'm a special case. I'm probably the only person in Florida with valley fever. He just got up and walked off. Now, I did see a doctor in the hospital. My rash is almost gone. But he saw it and he goes, that rash from valley fever? And I said, yes. And he was supposed to hook me up with the doctor who was supposed to call me. But I haven't heard anything. I said, I already went to that doctor and they turned me away. That's all they do is turn me away. And I tried to tell the doctor, too, that just because my cocci titer is low does not mean I'm not having a relapse. Either I'm anemic or I'm relapsing. It's one or the other, because I have been so tired. My Adderall isn't working. I had the rash on the face, photosensitivity, nausea, dizziness. I flat out pass out. I black out. Scares the hell out of everybody. One thing I don't want is amphotericin B again. But, you know, I should have said, can you at least prescribe some diflucan? And let's give that a try. You know, but I keep reading stories about the pain and stuff, and they're right. They're right. Everybody's suffering from the same thing. And I also realized that I was healthy. I was pretty healthy. I mean, I had, you know, sinus troubles and stuff like that, and, you know, I had an ulcer since I was a kid, but I did not have all these health problems. They're all from valley fever, and I need a doctor or someone to help me before they kill me. The doctor just prescribed a CT scan, which I said, no, those are not good for me. And then I said, the radiation's terrible. And he ordered one in my head, one in my chest. Plus he's testing my thyroid, my hormones, you know, all this stupid shit, when I'm telling him this is it. I show him my medical records. I said, coccidioid mycosis. And he'll write acute asthma or COPD or some stupid diagnosis that isn't even correct. This is what I'm dealing with. And he's like, why didn't you go to the hospital if you were so sick? Because I was delirious, they said. My roommates, I was out of it. All they could hear out of me was, no hospital, you know, because it was terrifying for me. But they said this time they wouldn't abandon me, so we'll see how it goes. I'm doing a little better than I was, but no, this is ridiculous. I need some help, and I don't want to have to hop on a plane and take off around Christmas time or New Year's or anything. If there is a doctor in Florida that knows about this, if you are another valley fever survivor like me, contact me. If you live in the state of Florida, definitely contact me, because I am so alone. I don't know what to do. And this goes for Sharon too. Contact me this way, or you can contact me through email, but it's just easier. Actually, if I'm home, the best thing to do is call my home phone, because my cell phone's having problems. It'll light up, but it doesn't make any noise, so I don't know. And I have my infectious disease doctor that I'll see on Thursday, and I said I want Augustus Laxton. I do not want that woman who would not listen to me. So let's see what happens with him. I'll tell him, try some of these other tests. Just put me on diflucan, whatever, you know. But once again, please, I beg, somebody out there has valley fever too. Somebody might even live in the state of Florida. See Karen Julian Jada 20@gmail.com. It's my home phone number. This is my cell. Karen Crozier, please. I really, really need some support. And I'd like to be included in the next edition of Valley Fever Survivor. Thank you.